I spent 24 hours going from this to this by getting the best gear in the game, making overpowered mob grinders, and obtaining an infinite supply of XP, all to see how rich I can get in Minecraft. It was not easy. How rich did I get? Stick around to the end of the video to find out. Oi, you awake yet? Stay with me, okay? I want to show you something. The video just started, come on. There is a lot to do. Now, if I want to get rich in 24 hours, I'm gonna need that fully enchanted netherite armor, tools, and that elytra. So how do I get this OP gear as fast as possible? With the game plan. What's the game plan? I thought you'd never ask. You didn't? Well, I'm just gonna keep talking about it. First, spawn in and start taking the land's resources. I'm talking trees, stone, and BBC veins. Pause. BBC. Sorry, what I meant to say was big black coal veins. Second, seek help from the local villagers. But by seek help, what I actually mean is steal all their crops, houses, and yes, even their children. Now, let me make this clear. I'm talking about pixels on a screen, not real life children. Third, mine all the diamonds. Yup, all of them. I'm talking about these diamonds, these white diamonds, yellow diamonds, and blue diamonds. Fourth, once you have the diamonds, use them to make diamond stuff, like this and these. Then gather obsidian to make a nether portal where you will have to steal this guy's balls and these guys' rods, all to craft Eyes of Ender. Wait, is that actually in the script? Fifth, yeet your eyes into the air and they will show you the way to the secret end portal. Once you find it, jump in and you want to immediately start breaking the dragon's rock collection. But don't worry, it won't be mad for long. That's because we're gonna give it tummy tickles. Yay, see how happy it is? It's literally exploding from joy. Anyways, once you do all that, you're basically on hour 5 of the challenge. Yup, 5 hours of my life that I'll never get back. But for now, it's time to go to the single most OP spot to find loot in the game. It has stuff like enchanted diamond armor, enchanted tools, beetroot seeds, and most importantly, the elytra. Minor inconvenience though, the locals. They do keep trying to give me hugs and make me high. Stop, you're being cringe. Stop it, you're being cringe. But look, with the elytra, I can just stay high all the time, so it works out. Anyways, after flying around a little more, I found another 2 cities, one of them having a second elytra, so all in all, a good haul. Time to head back home. Just gotta grab this unborn child real quick. Now, I have a very chunky amount of levels from the dragon for my gear, but believe it or not, we still need more chunk. So what if I told you we could get even chunkier? Introducing Genocide, otherwise known as an Enderman farm. This thing is absolutely crazy, like 30 levels in a few seconds kind of crazy. If I build this farm, I will quite literally never need to worry about XP. Like ever again. But I do need a lot of materials for it. So for the whole of hour 6, I just spent strip mining for blocks and gathering other materials for the farm. But while strip mining, I did find a lot of diamonds and even an ancient city, which I didn't explore yet because it's gonna come in handy later on in the video. Now, I would explain how to build this farm, but I don't want to bore you. Not because, well whenever I try to explain how this happens. First, you lace the lava ore. No. First, you place the lava here. There we go. Come on, bro. Just speak actual English, man. Okay, and then next you want to brick. Next you want to. Anyways, just know that it sucks to build. You literally risk your life on a minute-to-minute basis. But if you do survive, it's very worth it. Granted, your ears may be bleeding when you finish, but at least you'll have those sweet, sweet levels. Yup, I can confirm that the farm is working very well. Very, very well. Okay, so thanks to Genocide, the enchanting is pretty much done. All I need now is mending. Alright, Mr. Villager, I know you're probably gonna try to scam me, but just letting you know, I can do this all day. Or you can just give me mending first try. that works too, I guess. Honestly, I was so flabbergasted by that, I just locked in the trade immediately, not realizing that I was still pretty much getting scammed. So what's my plan to afford all of these overpriced mending books now? Introducing slavery. You see, villagers will trade me a lot of emeralds for some sticks, so I guess it's time to use the good old 1-2 commit mass deforestation trick. Sorry, Mr. Beast. Yeah, I'm gonna stick all of these up your ass. Soon, all of these young villagers will grow up to be forced into work, just like their parents. Look, I'm not a cruel player, okay? All I'm saying is with great power comes great free labor. It's time for some audience participation. Why do I have so many beds? Is it A, I haven't slept in days? B, I have a lot of hot girls coming over tonight? Or C, for your mom? Well, it's a trick question. None of these. The correct answer is actually take them to the nether, blow them up, and earn yourself some 3rd-degree burns. Just to find the main ingredient for netherite, ancient debris. I can't believe that wasn't the first thing you thought of. You're so stupid. Alright, let's get to blowing stuff up, shall we? 33 should be enough. Time to craft some netherite. I forgot to get the upgrade templates, didn't I? Please hold for one moment. Okay, now we can craft some netherite. And we have finally achieved OP gear in Minecraft. But if you thought that, you would be wrong yet again. You see, Mojang has now added armor trims to the game, which I of course have to get if I want to not only be OP, but look posh while doing it. Because everyone knows that being rich is all about keeping up appearances. The game plan is to go and get each of the armor trims that represent the most dangerous places you can go in Minecraft. But I don't know where to find any of those places, nor do I have the rockets to get there. So I've got sugarcane farms to expand, creepers to murder, and villagers to hustle. I'll take that map, thank you. This will show me exactly where to find the first place on my list. Time to go to the... Excuse me, sir. Will you give me an armor trim? Nope. Will you give me an armor trim? Nope. Will you give me an armor trim? Let's go! He's done it! Let's go! Oh, villagers, I'm home. I'll take that, thank you very much. The next stop is the... Just gonna let myself in through the window, if you don't mind. I mean, I don't really mind, because I'm the one doing the illegal thing here, so. Now, if I was an armor trim, where would I be? Literally right outside the front door, apparently. It would have actually been so much easier if I just came in through the entrance like a normal human being, and not through the window, but I digress. I have the trim now, but I'm not leaving until I get at least 1 totem. I'll take that. Thank you. And burn down your home on my way out. So that's 3 out of 4 armor trims acquired. The Vex from the Woodland Mansion, Tide from the Ocean Monument, and the Eye trim which I found in the Stronghold earlier on. That leaves only 1 more to go. But that last one just so happens to be the rarest and most dangerous one of them all. The Silenced armor trim. Only found in the... Okay, we got it. Time to cut our little visit short and get the hell out of here. I don't know why I'm whispering. I'm definitely needing to get tested. And that, my friends, is all the armor trims collected. Meaning, now I have officially achieved OP gear in Minecraft. And it only took 12 hours. Now, I may be a literal god amongst men with this gear, but it still can't help me avoid other matters like my incredibly unorganized base and my wife that wants a divorce. Okay, that last one is definitely a lie. Girls don't really talk to me. So that's exactly what I did, organizing all of my items into specific chests and separating the junk from the valuables, because everyone knows that an organized person is a rich person. I got a lot of bookshelves from the stronghold and the mansion, and I plan to chop them up into books so I can sell them off to my villagers for more emeralds. I'm gonna be using those emeralds to buy myself a lifetime supply of golden carrots. I've been eating poor people's food for a while now, and I'm long overdue for an upgraded diet. Now, besides having this OP gear to flex on all my enemies and eating like a king, what is really the point of all of this? Why am I trying to get rich in Minecraft in the first place? Well, if you didn't know, I suck at video games. Like, I really suck at them. Like, I suck a lot. Growing up, my friends would beat me at every game we ever tried. But I've always had a love for Minecraft in particular. I've been playing this game since I was 8 years old, and I still can't even consider myself a pro. But I thought if I were ever to get good at a game, Minecraft has to be the one. I wanted Minecraft to be the game that none of my friends could ever beat me at. So I've made it my mission to become a Minecraft master, which means I need to master every important skill there is to learn about being good at Minecraft. That includes getting good at speedrunning, PvP, building, parkour, and in this video in particular, grinding the first and most basic form of the game, survival. And what better way to master survival than being unfathomably rich? So, if you want to join me on my journey of becoming a Minecraft master, make sure you hit that subscribe button to see what I do next. I'm trying to reach 100k subs by the end of the year, and it would mean so much to me if you could subscribe. Now, we are halfway through getting rich in 24 hours, and the only question I have for us now is what comes next. Elon Musk created Tesla, Bill Gates created Microsoft, Mr. Krabs created the Krusty Krabs. Do you see where I'm going with this? What do all of these tycoons have in common? They all had an idea to create something that would make them billions. What will I create? I call it the machine. A machine that will sacrifice thousands of iron golems like lambs to the slaughter. But not just for a few stacks of iron ingots, no my friend, but for multiple stacks of iron blocks. I don't know why I'm being so dramatic. I'm making an iron farm, okay? Because I plan on getting quite a few beacons later on in this video, so keep watching. And for this farm, I'm gonna need 32 villagers inside of my spawn chunks so the farm can run all the time no matter where I am. Which means I gotta get villagers from here way up to there. My plan is to construct a bridge with rails that will take 2 villagers up the mountain into a holding cell, where I can then breed them into 32 villagers. Hence why I'm calling it the Alabama project. And while I work on getting another 30 villagers to be born and grow up, I've got to flatten out some land and go get the materials for the farm. As you can imagine, a farm that can make me stacks of iron blocks in matters of a few hours is gonna be pretty big. So once again, I went back to strip mining for building blocks. And you can bet your bottom dollar that I found more diamonds. Alright, that should be everything I need. It's time to get to building the machine. But you guys know the drill. I'm not going to be boring and explain how to build it, so cue the cool montage in 3, 2, 1. Okay, now cut to the montage, like transition. And finally, the iron farm is complete. It's only been turned on for a few minutes, and just look how much iron we already have. Now this is what getting rich actually looks like. But I want to test if it will work even if I'm 1000 blocks away from it. So I went exploring for an hour, not wasting time of course. I was still caving for more diamonds, as well as collecting sand and wood for trading. I even found an axolotl friend, but I think I'll just keep him as a pet this time. I don't want any repeats of previous videos to happen. I found a swamp and even a mangrove swamp right next to it. This is my first time actually playing a survival world with the new Minecraft content, so I'm definitely taking some souvenirs with me. All these slime balls and mushrooms will be very useful for my next plan to make a full emerald beacon. I'm back home from my exploring to find enough iron ingots to make 7 stacks of iron blocks already. And that's from like an hour or two. So I would make the assumption that the farm is working just fine. Moving on to my next big money making scheme, I began digging out an area for a villager trading hall where I can easily access all of my villagers and zombify them efficiently. Bam. Villager trapped. Hour 20 and 21 I just spent trying to get the villagers into their spots and zombifying them, because once they are cured, I'll be getting sweet discounts and rolling in the emeralds. If only villagers were not so hard to work with. But to make matters worse, some of my zombie villagers had despawned after taking so long to get them in the right place. Minor setback, but I'll just have to get new ones I guess. With the iron farm making me passive income, and in between the back and forth trading for my new discounted villagers, I decided to start clearing out some space where I will eventually be showing off all of my riches that I've gained in the past 24 hours. I traded the last of what I could in order to earn just enough emeralds for that full emerald beacon. 1 emerald and 4 iron podiums, missing 5 beacons before my time is up. 2 hours to collect 15 wither skeleton skulls, kill 5 withers and display all the riches I possibly can. It's not going to be easy. If I can find a fortress that is inside of a soul sand valley, wither skeletons spawn way more often. That took way too long to find, but we finally made it. Hopefully it's worth it. If I had a tier list for all the most annoying mobs in Minecraft, I would definitely have phantoms as number 1, but blazes would be a close second, no doubt about it. If I have to be hit by another fireball out of nowhere, I might actually lose it. Oh my god. It is officially the last hour of the challenge and I only have 9 skulls to my name. I'm starting to think we might not make it, but everyone knows that a guy with 5 beacons are way cooler than guys with 3 beacons, so I'm not gonna give up just yet. I'm gonna find another 6 skulls. It'll be close, but I believe I can do it. Okay, I got 15 skulls, time to get out of here. 30 minutes to go, 30 minutes to get rich. 5 nether stars acquired. That was actually too easy. I guess I'm just too powerful. It was definitely a fair fight. And that's the timer done. 24 hours is over. Okay, now to see how much we've actually got. How much loot did we get? Place all these beacons down, all my gold, iron, and most importantly, my diamonds. Oh yeah, that's sick. So how rich can you get in 24 hours of Minecraft? Pretty much this rich. I mean, you could probably do it better. So yeah, that's 24 hours of my life that I'm never getting back. Please like this video so I can be rich in real life. Peace.